Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pickup Playtest. Oh, yes, you're seeing this correctly. It's time for me to take a delve into Bubsy in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind. Yes. Tasty, tasty puns. Anyway, real quick, before I get really into the meat and potatoes of this particular episode, just thanks so much. What could possibly go wrong? Thanks so much for all of the support that this series in particular has been getting so far. Just, oh my goodness. Lots of positive feedback for Pickup Playtest in these first couple episodes I've been putting out, and I'm really glad people are enjoying the content. Thanks, as always, for letting me know what you think, and the feedback and everything. What is going on in this game? I have no idea. All I've seen of Bubsy is a handful of stuff on YouTube. I know that people say Bubsy 3D, the one for PS1, is like one of the worst 3D platformers of all time, so that really bodes well for this. But this is 2D, so maybe it's slightly better? Question mark? I'm not sure. I hope you don't mind Pickup Playtest videos of this variety as well. I know the first couple episodes I was quite familiar with the subject matter, but I also want to do Pickup Playtest videos where I'm literally trying out the game for like the first time, and this is definitely the case with Bubsy. I picked it up in one of the more recent splurges that my wife and I went on for retro shopping, and believe it or not, I also got the, whoa, he's sipping on banana peels. It's like Mario Kart, but like on foot. Yeah, I also got the PS1 Bubsy 3D as well. I don't care if it's bad. I want infamously good, bad, in between. Well, I guess if it was good, it wouldn't be infamous, but nice, dude. One hit, and you got to go back to the beginning. It's one of those games, or maybe not the beginning. If you pick up, I guess it's like a checkpoint coin or something. I don't know. Let's like not knock the banana peels out of there, right? Let's just. So, it's weird. He's kind of got like Sonic the Hedgehog physics. And what? That counted as a hit? What? I got hit by what looked like a flying manhole cover, and then I just melted. Oh boy, it's one of those kind of games, I guess. Oh dear. What even just happened there? Oh, there's like a... So if I hit this button... So there's two different types of jump buttons. One's regular, and then I can like hover or glide or whatever if I press the other button. Okay, why wouldn't you just have them be this? Why wouldn't you just have that be the same button? Anyway, like I was trying to say, he's got like Sonic the Hedgehog momentum in a level, in a landscape that wasn't built for Sonic the Hedgehog momentum. So you gotta kind of just tap the control pad sometimes to get him to move precisely so you don't just go careening into an enemy. So that's fun. See, like I totally overshot that set of jumping or small platforms up there because I'm moving way too fast. Here, there we go. Whoa. I guess I'm supposed to be collecting these yarn balls for reasons? Before I started recording, I hung out on the demo screen and it said collect yarn balls for points and lives, but it didn't really say anything about collect them to beat the level or anything, so... Oh, I guess it's a checkpoint. So the exclamation mark things change into little Bubsy token things that mark points of progress, I suppose. Nice, yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
And again, well, not even again, like, I'm literally pointing this out for the first time. The level is called Cheese Wheels of Doom. Like, I mean, if that doesn't spell things out, like, how, I don't know, Bubsyified this game is, for lack of a better word, well, then there you go. What the heck is Cheese Wheels of Doom, dude? I have no idea. Oh, man. These types of pickup... What? What are you kidding me? I got killed by a gumball machine. What is this? Oh man, this kind of pickup playtest video is gonna be something entirely different than the first couple episodes, let me tell you that. Especially since, first of all, it's obviously a game I've never played. Second of all, it's gonna be, just feels like it's one of those kind of games, you know what I'm saying? So, I hope y'all enjoy these types as much as I enjoy making them, because I know I do. But, obviously sometimes people don't want to see a person in a YouTube video struggle for like 20 minutes on a particular game because they're just like, oh, I want to see solid gameplay. But, you know, let's just say TTrom ain't the purveyor of the solid gameplay. I mean, this is literally blind. I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah. My goal of Pickup Playtest is to, well, playtest. So that will include giving games their fair shake in the spotlight, and I've, like, you know, been a fan of the game for a long time. And it will also, I promise you this, also include ones like this, where I have no idea what I am doing. What is this? What? Did you just see the screen just kind of have a fit? What was this? Was that mode 7 up in here? What's going on? I don't... That's probably... That's fall damage? Yep. I should have figured. What could possibly go wrong? Apparently everything, because I'm finding every possible way to get killed in this level. Good gravy. Oh, look, more water slide action. And I got... Like, now I'm... What? Now I'm, like, covered in ink or something? What happened? I don't... Did I glitch? No, that looked like it was intended, I guess. I don't know what's happening, Bubsy. Am I supposed to, like, explain this to me? Explain this to me, Mr. Bubsy the Bobcat. I'm just gonna go up here, then. This level, I think the level design, on top of having sonic momentum, it's non-linear, so I don't really know exactly what the best course of action is in terms of, like, if I should be searching for a goal, or if I should be just trying to press as much to the right as I possibly can. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but and then I just drop, and I just drop straight into Doom, but, like, not cheese wheels of Doom, just normal, average, everyday, enemy-related Doom. Really? Chickens gonna be crapping eggs on me. Just perfect, just great. It's exactly what I need right now. Yep, that happened again. Hush up, Bubsy. I'm having trouble with your game. I'm down to 3 lives because your freaking game is not very well designed. Perhaps I'm too quick to judge. Maybe I should play a little more. And I don't know. That's gonna be another... Yep. So I either, like, fall into gaps like that, or I fall to safety, but then immediately run into an enemy because I don't have enough time to react from where I'm, like, falling from. So either way, I get as screwed as I get from getting crapped on by a chicken. It's just one of those games, folks. I don't know what to tell you. It's... Oh, man, this is a bit of a mess. See... Oh, okay. I get confused by that cartoon, like that animation right there, because it makes me look like I'm getting beat up, but it looks like what it means is I'm actually beating up the enemy. What did that do? What did that swirly arrow do? I'm so confused. Yep, and I slivered into another enemy. Is that it? Do I want to continue? Yes or no? Yes. Let me see what continuing actually means. What could possibly go wrong? Does it mean I get to stay at the checkpoint? Nope. Of course it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Well, I'm a little bit more acclimated with these games. Shall we say, wonky controls. So let's see if I do a little bit better in this second run. I must point out that I blew through, like, what was that, like 10, 11 lives that I had? And I haven't even beaten the first level yet. I don't know how to beat. I don't know how to beat the level. Am I looking for a goal? Am I looking for a set number of points? Like, the game isn't really explaining much to me, and this level and this game in general is kind of in dire need of an explanation. Where's like a springy part? There's get more balls of yarn. Hooray! Goodness gracious, great balls of yarn. At least now, this game is certifiably wacky, yes, but I'm attuned to some of its wackiness now. Knowing that, like, I can get killed by manhole covers, chickens pooping eggs, gumball machines, you know, the typical stuff that kills you in video games. No, not guns or lava or things like that. I'm talking chickens pooping eggs and gumball machines, don't you know? Thought it was textbook at this point, really. Yeah, just try explaining this game to somebody who hasn't even played video games. They'd probably think you're having a fever dream or something. Oh, oy vey. Accolade, I think that's the company that made this game. They were certainly trying. They were certainly trying to come up with a mascot character, and boy howdy, Bubsy is some kind of mascot. I'm not sure I would call him a good one, but he sure is a mascot of some kind. Can I jump and not fall? Nope. Jumping and not falling was not in the cards there. I got swept wherever the game wanted to take me. I had no control over that. While it plays this obnoxious tune the whole time. That right there was fall damage. I was literally just scooting down the slope that you gave me, game. What on earth? This is it's gonna happen again, isn't it? Nope. See, okay, so it didn't happen then. Like, okay, yeah. You know what that looked like just there? That looked like one of those very first rooms in Super Pitfall. One of the games I saw on an episode of ABGN where you just go down a random ladder or something, and the game just immediately just throws you into a death pit just because you decided to explore. Yeah, going into that pipe just kills you just for your, you know, just rewards your curiosity with instant death. Oh boy. Nothing quite discourages players from exploring out of the bounds of the gameplay that you intend, quite like just instantly killing them the second they head into an area you'd rather they not be in. Nope, don't touch that. Why was I... Oh man, I was tempting fate. Did you just see me just there? I dared to get close to a gumball machine. In this game, those things are absolutely lethal. Avoid at all costs. Can't take the sugar. You can't take the sugar high you'll get from those gumballs. It's incalculable. Cavities for days. I don't know what I'm saying. This game has me saying weird stuff. Because it's a weird game. What can I say? I think I'm getting close to where I was when I ran out of lives. I don't know. I'm just gonna glide, dude. I don't know where to go in this level. I don't even know if what? Where am I now? This level is so massive, too. And where are the cheese wheels? Oh, I hate... You know, Bubsy, a lot is going wrong right now. I'll tell you what. Let's start with the fact that your level, Chapter 1, the beginning of the game, is just not designed for the way you move. You have this very fast, Sonic-like momentum, and I have to slow you to a crawl. Because this game basically tries to combine Mario-like level design, not even Mario-like, but like Mario-like in terms of it wasn't built for Sonic, but the controls are like Sonic. So I don't know what I'm trying to say. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the environment does not match your movement speed or the way the mechanics work at all. It is a mismatch that is painfully obvious. Is there going to be a thing that pops out and kills me? No? What's this? I don't even think I saw this. See, the level is so large and non-linear. I'm finding new things the more I just generally just go about exploring it. Yeah, I tried.
What could possibly go wrong?
And then the best part is every time you die and have to restart, you hear good old Bubsy Bobcat going, what could possibly go wrong? Driving you further and further toward insanity. This sure is an episode of Pickup Playtest, isn't it, folks? Not probably what you expected after only 2 episodes, and here comes the 3rd one where I'm just going crazy over a freaking Bubsy game, but what are you gonna do? That's the sheer unpredictability of the games that you pick up, especially if you don't know all of them. If you are like me and you just kind of pick up games that you've heard about or you're interested in just for whatever reason, you might come across a game like this, and that's what Pickup Playtest might help me expose, you know, is like games like this that in general are not that great. And do I regret having them in the collection? Absolutely not. I think it's still rather fun to have stuff like this in the collection. It's just, will it be the most fun thing you ever play? Now that's a completely different story. Collectors are collectors at the end of the day. We're not saying we collect just the good ones. We collect a lot of them. Is that it? Hey, okay, that's the end of the level. A giant yarn ball. Press any button to continue. Sure, why
Did I
not?
mention I don't like heights?
Forbidden Plummet. Did I mention I don't like heights? I don't like heights either, Bubsy. That's a sneak peek into my mentality. No, I'm pretty scared of heights myself. Well, aesthetically speaking, the level is very similar to the first one. Whoop. Okay. And yeah, okay. I just got popped on spikes
I don't like heights.
like a freaking balloon. What a crazy game this is. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we're collectors, right? At the end of the day, we're just collecting. We're not saying everything in our collection is going to be a hit. Unless you make it your goal, I guess, to only collect the good games. But then again, isn't that just an opinion thing at the end of the day? What if people love games like this? What if this is like the bread and butter of somebody? In that case, I'm sorry, but I don't like this game very much. Glide. I think I can use glide to, like, prevent myself from receiving fall damage. Ooh, look, it worked. Now, why on earth would I want to do that? No, I'm going back. I'm gonna go back. What? What? When? Oh, what? When? Where? What? Where am I? What is this? I'm floating on lava now and I'm in space? This doesn't look... What? Where? Who? Where am I? What? Was that just a bonus? Oh, look, there's the Cheese Wheels of Doom. This isn't even the Cheese Wheels of Doom level, and they finally showed up. But what was that? Did I just access a bonus area or something? Let me try it again. Was that just... No, okay. Now it takes me back here. What? I don't even... What? How did that kill me? I landed on that dude. I swear. You saw that. I landed on that dude. What? You know, back at the beginning, Oh, my. This game has me absolutely just bewildered. Just glide and hopefully you don't... There. I'm in like a subterranean cave area. Some nice deep horn music, I guess. Am I dreaming? Is this... Oh, switches now. There's a switch. For what? No indication what that was for, but a switch nonetheless.
Did I mention I don't like
I couldn't tell. Did I grab that extra life before I got hit by the spikes or after? guess someone in the comments will have to tell me. I don't know. Oh, that is if you made it this far in the video, and before just shutting it off as, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're giving Bubsy a shot. Maybe, hey, you know what? I'm gonna apologize right now to anybody in my audience who actually grew up and or likes this game. Clearly, you know, if you do like this game, it's proof that we will have our differing opinions when it comes to the games I play on Pickup Playtest, but I'm going to try to stay at high ground this time. There. But I do welcome conversation. If you have opinions that are different from mine, I am not going to tell you you're wrong at all. Go ahead and please feel free to tell me your side of things. That's a death, isn't it? Yep. Sorry, game. I'm sorry that you just randomly throw an object at me, and my instinct is to jump out of the way, and then the object just so happens to be careening right at me. Just, After you've seen... So you're seeing this now. You're seeing me do a Pickup Playtest for Bubsy on Super Nintendo. Does this make you just... Tell me right now in the comments if you are so inclined. You don't have to, but if you want to, let me know if this gameplay of this hotness that is Bubsy on Super Nintendo makes you want me to do a Pickup Playtest on Bubsy 3D for PS1. Because guess what? Like I mentioned earlier in the video, I have that game too. So let me know if this video has you itching for more Bubsy. And what a walking piano! I might be itching for more Bubsy after this video because, dang, this is just cracking me up. This is the most random Super Nintendo game I've ever played. Goodness. And I'm sure there's probably even ones that are even more random, but dude, as far as I've come across, this is just wackiness with a capital W. This has a picture of an anvil on it. Is there a slot? Is there a slam button I can use or anything? No, I can't move it. Whatever. I don't have enough time to decipher all of your science, Bubsy. Oh, I'm probably going way too fast. Hey, I beat another level. I beat 2 levels in this video. For a second, it looked like I was only going to beat exactly 0 levels because, jeez, Wheels of Doom was wrecking my socks, but... Wrecking my socks? Well, I might have to say wrecking my socks off, but... Excuse me, prematurely ended my sentence.
More like a bridge too short.
More like a bridge too short. A bridge too fur. Oh my, what a game this is. It's got it all, man. It's got random bonus levels in the middle of caves that look like psychedelic fever dreams. It's got killer gumball machines. It's got walking pianos, very similar to freaking Super Mario 64, Big Boo's Haunt. It's got a wisecracking bobcat. I mean, what else could you want in a video game? More like a bridge too short. I'm gonna have to end this video soon before I go even more cuckoo crazy. This game is just driving me nuts in the best possible way. It's just funny. Oh man. If this is your first Pickup Playtest video, I simultaneously apologize, but also thank you, obviously, for checking it out. And just, oh my goodness.
More like a bridge too short.
More like a bridge too short. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. I am super pleased as punch that this game was as wacky as it is, because even though I don't really like it in general and don't really intend on playing it more for the time being, at least it made for decent entertainment. At least I hope so anyway. I thought it was entertaining. Might be teetering on so bad it's good territory. Anyway, what a wacky game. That's going to do it for this episode of Pickup Playtest. I do want to say thanks again for all the support this series is getting. A lot of you are giving me lots of positive feedback. I have over 40 subscribers now on YouTube. Like, what? That is so awesome. I just started both my Twitter account and my YouTube account This one in particular, anyway, this freaking year, and this is already far and away my most successful attempt at YouTube. And I have like 160 plus followers on Twitter. I'm finding so many of you awesome people out there, and I appreciate every last one of you. Thanks for all the support, the likes, the feedback, the subs, the follows, the you name it. Thanks for it. Hopefully I'll pick a game that doesn't absolutely drive me up a retro game bonkers wall in the next installment of this series. But hey, maybe I will. You never know. Hey, either way, I appreciate everybody being here. Until the next episode of Pickup Playtest, and until the next, video in general here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I have been TTromPlaysGames, and if you want to drop me a follow on Twitter, you can find me at TTrom_actual. Alright, folks. Peace out, take care, stay safe, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next one.